They told us it was natural causes. They told us they were clean. They told us it was just a tragic accident. But buried inside coroner reports and toxicology files were secrets nobody wanted the public to know. Cocaine in hotel rooms. Doctors convicted of homicide. Missing money. Missing evidence. Please subscribe and like if you love what we are doing. Thank you for subscribing.
She told my baby there's 3. She looked at
Tonight on Beyond the Beat, we uncover 10 R&B autopsies that expose the lies we were told.
off to college.
Number 5, Aaliyah. In August 2001, Aaliyah had just wrapped filming the video for Rock the Boat in the Bahamas.
I don't know what to do. I'm just wondering.
She was 22 years old, on top of the world, and ready to fly home.
What take you, baby?
She never made it. The plane carrying Aaliyah and 8 others crashed seconds after takeoff. At first, the blame focused on the aircraft itself. It was overloaded.
What am I gonna do? Said I've been meeting you.
There was too much equipment, too many people. A terrible accident caused by bad planning.
Oh man, I'm lost without you here now.
Then investigators looked at the pilot. His autopsy revealed cocaine in his system and alcohol in his body.
If you still care, I don't wanna let you.
He was not even properly licensed to fly the plane. Even worse,
Is your heart still mine? No.
less than 2 weeks earlier, he had been sentenced for crack cocaine possession. An impaired pilot with a criminal record was allowed to fly one of the biggest stars in music.
You up and left me. We were close.
But that was not the only disturbing revelation. Years later, witnesses claimed Aaliyah was terrified of getting on the plane.
No, that is killing me. I know you.
According to multiple accounts, she refused to board. Some even alleged she was given a sleeping pill and carried onto the aircraft unconscious.
Friends, also lovers. Did
Whether that final claim can ever be fully proven is unclear. But the pilot's toxicology report proved one thing beyond doubt.
come back to me? Can you feel?
The people responsible for protecting Aaliyah failed her.
And I'm so happy. You're the real.
Number 4, Phyllis Hyman. By 1995,
Sooner or later.
Phyllis Hyman was preparing for one of the most important performances of her career at the legendary Apollo Theater. She never made it to the stage. She was found unconscious in her apartment, surrounded by vodka and sleeping pills. The public turned her death into a tragic love story. They said she died from loneliness, from heartbreak,
So much pleasure. Like
from being unlucky in love. It was easier to believe that than the truth.
you know how to make it right.
The autopsy confirmed she died by suicide after overdosing on barbiturates and alcohol. But behind that was a much deeper struggle. Phyllis Hyman had been living with bipolar disorder and clinical depression for years. She had battled addiction. She had suffered enormous grief. In 1 month alone, she lost her mother, grandmother, and one of her closest friends.
The haunting melody became.
The woman the public reduced to a lonely singer was carrying far more pain than anyone realized.
You know how to love me. There's no.
Her story exposed something uncomfortable about how mental illness is discussed, especially for Black women in entertainment. Rather than confront depression, addiction, and trauma, people wrapped her death inside a simpler narrative. But the autopsy revealed the truth. Phyllis Hyman did not die from heartbreak. She died from years of untreated pain. And the next artist's death exposed a prescription drug crisis hiding in plain sight. Number 3, Gerald Levert. When Gerald Levert died in 2006, many people assumed they already knew why. He was overweight. He was in his 40s. He must have had a heart attack. That explanation sounded believable enough that almost nobody questioned it. Then the coroner released the autopsy. Gerald Levert did not die from heart disease. He died from a fatal mix of prescription medication: Vicodin, Percocet, Darvocet, Xanax, multiple antihistamines. Each one may have been legal. Each one may have been prescribed. But together, they became deadly. That is what makes his death so haunting. Gerald Levert was not abusing street drugs. He was taking medications doctors gave him. The real question was whether anyone was paying attention to how dangerous those combinations had become. How many doctors were prescribing him pills without knowing what someone else had already written? How many warning signs were missed? The public blamed his weight. The autopsy blamed the prescriptions. And what happened to the next artist revealed a mystery that has never been solved.
It's not that I don't love you.
Number 2, David Ruffin. In the early hours of June 1st, 1991,
That even I don't understand.
a limousine pulled up outside a hospital in Philadelphia. Inside was David Ruffin, unconscious, overdosing, dying.
And I'd rather leave you holding on.
The driver rushed him inside and disappeared. Hours later, Ruffin was dead. The autopsy ruled it an accidental cocaine overdose. Simple enough on paper.
You know how much I do.
But that was not the part of the story that haunted his family. Just days earlier,
So I'm leaving.
Ruffin had returned from a successful tour in England.
Ooh, you're clinging to me tighter.
He was believed to be carrying tens of thousands of dollars in cash.
And pushing your way.
According to people close to him, he had a money belt containing at least
Oh, baby.
$40,000. When he arrived at the hospital, he had just $53.
And it's nothing I found.
The money was gone. Police later traced his final hours to a crack house in West Philadelphia. Witnesses said he collapsed after heavy drug use.
Those arms you got around me.
But whoever was with him that night never called 911.
Keep on love. Breaks my heart.
They drove him to the hospital, abandoned him, and disappeared. The autopsy proved David Ruffin had relapsed,
And a dread that shakes my body.
but it also exposed a second mystery. Somewhere between the crack house and the hospital, tens of thousands of dollars vanished with him.
Will Sunday.
And the final story on this list may be the most devastating of them all. Number 1, climax section. Number 1, Whitney Houston. By the time Whitney Houston died inside room
Please don't cry.
434 of the Beverly Hilton in 2012. The world had already spent years watching her fall apart in public.
Life treats you kind.
So when she was found submerged in a bathtub the night before the Grammy Awards, many people assumed they knew exactly what happened. Whitney relapsed. Whitney overdosed. Whitney was beyond safe.
We both know I'm not what you.
But the autopsy painted a more complicated picture. The official cause of death was drowning. But drowning was not the whole story.
And I hope you have.
The coroner found cocaine in her system, and not from old use. Evidence suggested she had used it shortly before her death.
My darling, you.
Investigators also found paraphernalia and traces of cocaine
You need.
inside the bathroom. That alone destroyed the family's claim that she had been clean in her final days. But the autopsy revealed something even more disturbing.
You dreamed of.
Whitney Houston had severe heart disease. At just 48 years old, her arteries showed years of damage. The cocaine mattered. But so did the cardiovascular disease that had been silently building inside her body for years. Together, they created the conditions that left her unable to save herself in that bathtub. That is what makes Whitney Houston's autopsy the most devastating on this list.
And I wish you joy.
It did not just expose a relapse.
Always love you.
It exposed how many people around her ignored the damage happening in plain sight.
To share is driving me crazy.
10 autopsies, 10 stories, 10 moments where the truth turned out to be darker than the headlines.
Promise that you'll stay.
Some of these artists were failed by doctors. Some were failed by family. Some were failed by the system. And some were failed by the people who should have protected them the most.
After all the blessings.
The question is, which story shocked you the most? Was it Whitney Houston, Aaliyah, Michael Jackson? Or do you believe James Brown's missing autopsy still hides the biggest secret in R&B history? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more dark, cinematic music stories that go beyond the headlines, subscribe to Beyond the Beat. Because sometimes the truth is buried deeper than the music.